Last time on Let's Build a House, we went a different route and decided to stand up the second floor walls with wall jacks. We decked in the third floor and started building the scaffolding for the roof. This episode, we get some more help from some good folks. We needed every one of these guys in our last leg of the race to the roof. Let's build a house. Here's a better look at the custom scaffolding that we put together to start building the roof. We built the scaffolding to a height that would allow us to set the ridge of the main roof comfortably. To keep it simple, the ridge of the roof is the peak where two opposing roof planes meet. Here's our ridge board. It's a microlam that will support the pitch of our roof. Now this contraption is a Smitty special. This prop will support the weight of the ridge board while we nail our rafters in place. Not using a prop here puts unnecessary stress and safety concerns for the two holding the ridge board. With the ridge in place, Bobby and Matt started cutting our main ridge rafters. The rafters will be over 20 foot long, creating the roof slope from the top of the ridge to the eave of the third floor. Our approach was to install complementary rafters at each end of the ridge. Now, with the center of the main ridge set, we fasten the tails of the rafters.
There. Matt, okay? Now hold steady. I'm going to nail down here. Everybody steady? Steady.
The bottoms needed to be nailed in order for the two rafters to catch the left and right portions of the main ridge.
Go in and set his notch. And then clamp it with your hand, Dave. Good? Now be, okay, go ahead. Up you go.
With the ridge in place, it's time to throw up the rest of the rafters for the main roof. After the main ridge, we moved to the garage area. To frame the roof above the garage, we had to start with building knee walls. These knee walls will allow us to increase headspace on the stairwell that goes into the bonus room above the garage. Without these knee walls, our stairs would not be built to code. With the knee walls completed, we were able to test the rake of the garage roof in preparation of setting the next ridge board. For this ridge, we didn't need the Smitty special. We were able to lift and steady it with the boom. Juan's job here is to communicate with Smitty exactly where this ridge needs to be and hover so we can properly install the rafters. With the ridge set properly, we're able to frame the rest of the garage roof. The final ridge is the most challenging portion of the roof. If you look at the roof plans, we finished setting the main ridge and the garage ridge. Our last phase is to set the ridge over the master that will catch both ridges and finish the roof. Before setting the final ridge, we had to install a quadruple micro-lam beam. This will carry the load for the master bedroom and the break in the roof. There's a dramatic change in pitch towards the back of the house. This beam will support that. Next, we boomed up the final ridge. Setting this final ridge was special. Now, is this the most challenging roof in history? No. But building shit with these guys has been a blast. There really is something to be said for these dudes and people who get up and do stuff like this every day. It's hot and humid. You're 30 feet up in the air. There's a 1,000-pound beam hovering above you, and it's a Tuesday. Working with these folks and seeing what they're capable of in 8 hours is nothing short of humbling. This work isn't easy, but like Smitty always says, it's the hard that makes it great. Every day on this project brings new variables and priorities. Before finishing the frame of the roof over the master bedroom, Smitty wanted to build the dormers on the main roof and install the fascia. A dormer is the roofed structure that projects out from the sloped roof. We have a dormer in the front of our main roof and on the back side of the main roof. This creates more living space in the third floor attic and an attractive look for this style home. To build these dormers, it's the same steps of a build of a standard roof, just much smaller. With the dormers roughed in, we moved to installing the fascia. Fascia is the long board that runs along the outer edge of your roof and covers the entire roof line. Luckily, my brother-in-law Tim stopped over to help. Another set of hands only helps in this race. With the fascia complete, Smitty wanted to quickly move to sheathing the roof.
All right, we just finished up sheathing the first part of the garage roof here. I'm not scared. We're good. I'm comfortable. No problem.
We gotta have a clip in the ceiling to here until it hits this roof.
So your valley's going to hit up about where your hand is, isn't it? Where you're standing, isn't it? The valley coming off the higher.
Right about here.
Yeah.
Right about here.
Yeah.
But the bottom of the rafter is right here.
Gotcha.
So we have a clip and a clip.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
But the problem is getting into this room someday, somehow, without it being a clusterfuck, and supporting it either way.
Yeah.
Either way, we don't have good bearing through the middle here.
But I think carrying the rafters does it.
But we have to make it a true valley. A lot of guys can't do that.
A lot of guys can't.
A lot of guys can't put that shit together.
No.
With the main portions of the roof sheathed, we went back and tackled the frame over the master roof. This roof is going to have a hip and multiple valleys to connect the 3 roofs. This is the part of the build where Smitty and his guys pushed me to the side and decided to show off a touch. All in all, it took us about 3 weeks to frame this house and get the roof built. Nobody's keeping track, but I think we won the race to the roof.
Next time on Let's Build a House.
Tapping with my finger on the window. You keep